أعوذ بالله من الشيطان اللعين الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. الحمد لله رب العالمين. الصلاة والسلام على خير خلقه أشرف الأنبياء المرسلين خاتم النبيين سيدنا مرسلين حبيب قلوبنا أبي القاسم محمد.
اللهم صل على محمد وآل محمد.
الحمد لله الذي هدانا لهذا وما كنا لنهتدي لولا أن هدانا الله. السلام عليك يا رسول الله. السلام عليك يا أمير المؤمنين. السلام عليك يا فاطمة الزهراء سيدتي النساء العالمين. السلام عليك يا حسن والحسين سيدي شباب أهل الجنة. السلام عليك يا أبو الفضل العباس بن علي. السلام عليك يا علي بن الحسين وعلى أولاد الحسين وعلى أصحاب الحسين. السلام عليك يا إمام المهدي يا صاحب العصر والزمان. السلام عليكم جميعا ورحمة الله وبركاته. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. فوسوس إليه الشيطان قال يا آدم هل أدلك على شجرة الخلد وملك لا يبلى. صدق الله العلي العظيم. صلوات.
اللهم صل على محمد وآل محمد.
Even though we are done with the topic of friendship, we're just going to wrap it up and talk about the importance of intercession, shifa, for the first few minutes before we carry on. You see, it is said that whenever two believing friends shake hands, and look at the value, the importance that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala places in friendship. That when two believing brothers, friends, shake their hands, Allah Himself subhanahu wa ta'ala places His hand, the third hand amongst those two, and He presses on to the hand of that person who is more steadfast in the relationship and belief towards Allah. And if you were to think along these lines, that two believers just shaking hands, Allah Himself has a part to play. And this is not a, of course, physical example. It's a metaphorical example of His blessings between the two friends. In Surah Ash-Shu'ara 100, 101, Allah says, فَمَا لَنَا مِن شَافِعِينَ وَلَا صَدِيقٍ حَمِيمٍ. Now we have no intercessors, nor any loving friend. Who is Allah talking about in this verse? He is talking about the inhabitants of hell. When they are thrown in hell, these are the people who actually cry out to Allah or to anybody and say that we don't have intercessors and we do not have friends. The words friends are used over here. I gave you an example of loyalty yesterday, how one man who is still alive on earth was able to intercede for his friend, so much so that his friend was forgiven of all that he had done. And these are the words of the inhabitants of hell which Allah is repeating to us, telling us. These are what the people will say. You see, friends do possess a high status in our lives, sometimes even more so than the family. Why? Because the family are not the people that we choose. The family are the people that we are blessed with. It is when it comes to friendship that you and I make a choice. And the whole reason why we are on this earth is to make the right choice at every given moment of our lives. Every moment of our lives, we have to make the right choice. Prophet Noah, when he was on the boat, he told his son, come on the boat. This was his son. This was from his blood, from his lineage. He told his son, come on the boat. And what does his son say out of pride and arrogance? No, I will go on the highest mountain. The water will not reach me over there. What happens? Before the wave takes that son away, Allah tells Prophet Noah, turn your face. Allah is telling Prophet Noah, turn your face. And when Prophet Noah turns his face, that is when the water comes and takes his son away. Because Allah did not want Prophet Noah to see his son even drown. Allah did not want Prophet Noah. Ismail did not want his father to see him get slaughtered. What does he tell his father? Cover yourself. Blindfold yourself so that you do not see me. And his father blindfolds himself. Come to Karbala and see how many people Imam Hussein had to see being slaughtered in front of his eyes. But going back onto the topic of Prophet Noah, then he asked Allah, Ya Allah, you said you will not be my offspring from my family. And Allah replies in the Quran in Surah Hud, verse number 46, Innahu laysa min ahlik. He is not one of your family. He is not one of your family. Even though he is related to you by blood, he does not belong to you at all. This is the relationship within a family. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Tabbat yada Abi Lahabin wa tab. Perdition overtake both the hands of Abu Lahab. Wasn't he the uncle of the Prophet? Yet he and his wife are the most cursed in the Holy Quran, despite being related to the Prophet by blood. So here what Allah is emphasizing, that your blood relation, even though it's important, and there's importance in family relationship, at the end of the day, the choice you make with your friends is far more important. You can only so much so as guide your family, but you can choose whom to guide in your daily lives. Recite the salawat, please. It is possible some people will ask, how can we reach such a status? I give an example upstairs, that there are some ayatullah, some marja'i who can see things, see people in a manner that you and I cannot see in daily life. But they are marja'i. Let's look at the companions of the Holy Prophet. No, companions of Imam Ali. Salman Farsi. One day Salman Farsi invited Abu Dhar to his place. They were sitting, both of them. There was a pot of stew, soup, that was on the fire. And all of a sudden, that pot falls over. Abu Dhar is shocked. He's like, what's happening? When he sees Salman Farsi take the pot of stew and put it back on the fire and nothing is spilled. This happened the first time. The second time, the pot falls down again. The entire content of it just falls down and tips over. And nothing spills. Abu Dhar is shocked. It happens 3 times. Then he takes leave. He's like too much in shock, and he tells Salman Farsi, I'm going now. So when he leaves, he passes by, he's going towards his house. He sees Imam Ali come towards him. And Imam Ali sees the shock on his face. What happened, Abu Dhar? And he explains the story to him. Imam Ali says, if you only knew what Allah will do to the killer of Salman Farsi, you would ask Allah to have mercy on him. Which is why when the Prophet, he says, Salman minna ahl al-bayt. Salman is one of us. Even though